Hey guys and girls, Ken Smith Fishing. Ken Smith. Another off topic for you this week, and a couple things I want to cover with you. The first thing I want to cover with you are mistakes your friends have made. So those of you who have watched my videos for a while remember a couple of years ago, I've got a buddy whose son went to A&M, and we had a little wager on Arkansas football, which I know I'm foolish to wager on Arkansas football. I lost the bet, and I had to have an Aggie sticker. You can't see it, but it's right there, one like that, on my boat for some period of time. And so we talked about that on camera, but what we didn't talk about on camera was the dad of the son, also an Aggie of some form or another. I don't know if he went there or if he just paid all the tuition for his son to go there. He came by my boat barn one day, backed his truck up to my boat barn, put a ladder, an 8-foot ladder in the back of his boat barn, in the back of his truck, climbed to the very top step of that ladder. Remember, pickup truck, ladder, very top step, and stuck a big Aggie sticker at the highest point he could get it to on my boat barn. To the point where his wife said, as she watched him do this, and I quote, "You're an idiot." It was not easy to get off. It was a lot easier to stick on there than it was to get off. But I never mention it at all because you don't let on when somebody gets you on something like that. And what's worse is I think it was up there for 2 or 3 weeks before I realized it. It was just up so high I never noticed it. So everybody around town knew it was up there except me. So I have, over the last few years, he will on occasion drop his Ranger off here at Zavala World Headquarters when he's going on a business trip or whatever, and he's going to come back here and fish just to make it easier. And I'm fine with that. And on occasion when that's happened, there have been a few Razorback stickers show up on his boat. And he thinks he's found them all, but I just confirmed that there are still 2 in here that he has not found. There may be more added to it today. But Brian, the gentleman whose boat I'm sitting in, is one of them guys who is real particular about everything. Everything's got to be in its place and just how he is. But he made a mistake. He made a rookie mistake. And you know what his rookie mistake was? He didn't lock his boxes. So he's picking it up tomorrow evening, and I know what he's going to do. He's going to come pick it up. He's going to drive down to where he keeps his camp here at the lake. He's not going to look at anything. He's going to get up Friday morning, and he's going to go fishing. So we're going to help him out with a little bit of stuff. I have already surveyed where he keeps his tackle in the boat, and it's all wrong. It's wrong. I mean, he's got hooks and stuff that you use a lot up there. Those should obviously be in the back. He's got weight back here. That should obviously be in the front. He's got his toilet paper in here, really easy to find. That needs to be hidden. I mean, obviously, you hide that. But he also needs some new lures. So, what I've done, I have dug around here in the boat barn and found some lure catchers, some fish catchers for him, including an old Bomber 6A with the old crappy saltwater hooks on them. Whatever that thing is, I got to put some hooks on that for him. Nobody goes fishing in April at Rayburn without throwing a mud bug. Got to have a mud bug on there. This bulging bait that I found somewhere, it was on a shelf in here. Who shouldn't be throwing a bright yellow Cinco? Those are hard to come by. He's going to have a bright yellow Cinco. Maybe the coup de grace is, you old timers will remember this, one of the early stick baits was this thing made by River Seas. Had one big eye on it. Reminds me of Kevin from Minions. And then I also thought, let's go old school. We'll stick a sluggo on there. Anybody remember sluggos? I'm not leaving a lot of my sluggos. Chris McCall, that's old Chris McCall, one of his secret baits is the old sluggo. So we're going to re-rig a few things. I've got one more bait I'll show you too. We're going to re-rig a few things. We're going to help him get his tackle where it's more properly located in the boat. And we'll see what kind of reaction he has, if he reacts at all. A pro would not react at all. He'd never say a word. but he ain't a pro. He's going to call me whining or he's going to send me a text message, so we'll find out. So that's the first thing on off topic this week. Let's have a little fun in Brian's boat. My fellow old schoolers will remember this. I forgot I had these in here. Purple with the yellow tail. I actually threw these at the Red River a couple of years ago and caught a bunch of fish on them, but I forgot I had them. And as I'm sitting here helping him get rigged for things that are obviously going to work really well for him, I rigged it up for him. By the way, I forgot, he had mentioned to me once that these are all color coded. I don't remember what it is, but one's for crankbaits. I changed his color coding. That didn't seem to work for me, so I recolor coded all of them for him. So he's going to have a lot of fun when he rolls out and goes fishing this week. Okay, this has gone from me goofing on him. This boat must have run 50 miles an hour. He had this compartment, the front compartment, completely full, all the way to the top with hard tackle, weights, and all of his soft plastics, and the back two compartments empty except for towels. So he's going to get in his boat, and he may be mad at me. That's what his front compartment looks like now. Roll of toilet paper, one box. By the way, he carries way too much crap. And his 2 towels. This boat's going to run 3 or 4 miles an hour faster, I guarantee you, just on distributing that weight to the back of the boat. So Brian, you can be mad at me when you watch this video, but you're going to get in the boat going, wow, it hadn't run this good in a long time. Mark my words, put your weight in the back of the boat. Guys, weight to the back of the boat. Boat runs way better with the weight back there than up here because the nose will rise up. Skeet Reese figured it out years ago. My buddy, you guys have seen Moon Pie. Moon Pie fished with Skeet in a Bassmasters tournament down here. And when they got where they were going, Skeet opened this box and all that was in there was a towel. Because he knows to put the weight in the back. The boats are way faster with the weight in the back of the boat. That's why we sit in the back of the boat. Brian, you are truly an Aggie. You should be able to figure this out. Okay, a couple other off-topic items. One serious one, and that is I saw that Aaron Marten's, you remember he had a brain surgery to remove some lesions a couple of weeks ago. And I see that, I saw on something this week that he's got to have some more surgery. So thoughts and prayers with the Martens family. I hope this goes well for them. Scary time, period, in the world, much less to be going in and out of the hospital with that. On a way less serious note, what the heck with the gas prices down here? Guys, if you're coming to Rayburn from, or Toledo or anywhere in East Texas, from Dallas or Houston, fill everything you got up before you get down here. We bought gas for $1.31 a gallon, and I saw it posted for $1.14 a gallon in Dallas. You can't find gas down here for less than $1.79. I don't know why they're doing that to us down here, but that's 50% more than what you can buy it for in a big city. I did find diesel this afternoon just outside of Lufkin for $1.99 in a Valero, which is a decent price. I do want to remind you guys, if you didn't see the video, check it out right there, an off topic where I talk about WIC, women, infants, and children, the food care program. You're going to see this right towards the end of the month, and it's important in my mind for us to help those in need by choosing the right items off the shelf so they have good options, because there's a lot of folks who are needing help right now. So if you didn't see that video about what that program is, please watch that. And I think it's just a big deal that we help those folks out. The last thing I'm going to leave you with this week on off topic is I have a buddy who is one of those guys who thinks a lot, or listens, who listens a lot more than he talks. And I was talking to him this week about just a lot of stuff that's going on, and folks losing their jobs, and folks having a lot of time on their hands, and sort of how that impacts us all mentally, and it does. It impacts all of us. I've told you guys, you know, my business has slowed down tremendously. My income for this month is 1/10 of what it normally would be, and I'm not alone. Luckily, I still have some income. I still have a job, as much as it is right now. But his comment to me was, and I'm paraphrasing to some degree, he said, you're going to look back on this period of time a year from now or 5 years from now or 10 years from now. And when you get up in the morning, think through how you want to look back on this time. He said, do you want to look back on this time as a period of time when you ate too many Oreos and put on 10 pounds and got caught up on all your Netflix shows and watched way too much TV? Or do you want to look back on this period as a time that you got a gift that you got to spend with some family that you normally wouldn't? You got to work from home, or even if you don't get to work, you lost 10 pounds, or you lost 20 pounds, or you made some effort, or you learned a new way to do business. And it really made me think a lot about the opportunity. I have a 9-month-old that I get to spend way more time with than I ever possibly would have had this not happened. Now, you know, I lost my dad when I was a pretty young man, and I would give a lot of things to take my dad fishing for one day today. But obviously, losing income, losing jobs is hurtful. It's painful. But we've got an opportunity here to maybe grow a little bit personally, to improve ourselves, to do the project around the house you've been putting off for 10 years, to learn a new way to sell what you sell or do what you do. Just think about every day how you want to look back on this period of time somewhere out in the future. And this is a unique opportunity that nobody's really ever experienced before. You can't go to work, or you can't go to work as much as you did. And the world's different, and the world's going to be different for a while. So just ponder that. If you have similar thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble on my off topics. And I'll share Brian's response about the little fun we had in his boat tonight as soon as he responds, which should not take too long. It'll probably be, I'm going to wait to post this till I know he's picked up his boat. But this should be fun. Thanks for tuning in. I got more fishing coming for you guys in the next couple of days. Fishing's stupid good right now. It's so much fun. So more fishing coming. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll see you guys here in a couple of days. Or if you're at the lake this weekend, I think we're going to stick around for the weekend. Thanks, guys.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kick. I seriously am going to kick his ass. Kidding me? Seriously? Oh, my God.
What are you throwing out here? Some good-looking stuff.
I am seriously going to kick.
Mud bug?
There's a mud bug. Woo. There's an old end.
Some good-looking Senkos.
Deep end. Oh, my God. Oh, he's so dude. Ken Smith.
Had a good time doing that. Eva?
Oh, for God's sake. Really? Seriously? Seriously?
What happened? What happened?
That's where all this goes. God. I know all those baits are mine that he probably dug out of there. Shiner, get your butt back over there. Oh, for God's sake. I don't even want to look anymore. This could be really good. Of course, absolutely. Dude, seriously?
Why you keep that stuff in the cooler?
Really, isn't that the damn truth? Oh, this guy's too bored. This man needs a life. This man seriously needs a life. This guy seriously needs a life. He needs to get a life. Oh my God.
Good use of that storage there.
Yeah, most important thing, part of all. And I can't believe you didn't steal it.
Yeah.
What the hell are these and why? Good night.